What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Dermy Wormy. I'm coming at you with another video, and it's no real secret. After the past year, Disney is facing actually a very serious situation in regards to all their losses and everything like that. And despite the countless pleadings and promises of Bob Iger to say that he's going to be turning the ship around and is going to start focusing on actually fixing Disney and making it more profitable and everything like that, it's still a struggle considering he has had to do massive layoffs, announcing 7,000 amounts of layoffs, and just recently getting done with the actual final round of layoffs, laying off about 4,000 individuals out of their 7,000 job cuts. You had massive layoffs over the past year. You have an activist investor in the form of Nelson Peltz pointing out all these disasters, pointing out all these issues, trying to get at least 2 seats on the actual board of directors to try to help steer Disney into a more profitable area and a more profitable light in which people can actually be making money and people can actually be doing things in. And on top of that, you had a entire drastic year at the box office for Disney, with only one movie actually coming out to break even and making a little bit of money in the form of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, with every other movie outright either breaking, maybe even, or being massive disasters, including the 2 biggest disasters of 2023 being both The Marvels and Indiana Jones, both being helmed by Disney Productions and everything like that, both from different aspects of Disney. So you have massive bombs as well that hurt Disney all around. You then had the actual Disney Plus, this prime thing, this thing that they wanted everybody to be signing up for, everybody to be engaging with. This is what we were going to be doing right now, putting all of our efforts into Disney Plus. Disney Plus is losing subscribers. Disney Plus isn't gaining subscribers. Nothing that they do can actually keep people on Disney Plus and keep Disney Plus profitable. We're supposed to be getting Disney Plus profitable by the end, I believe, of 2024 into 2025, and there's no sign of it actually being profitable. So with all this going around and with Bob Iger saying, hey, we're going to be building everything, we're going to be fixing everything, it kind of starts coming as a shock as the man who's supposed to be trying to tell the world that Disney's profitable, that Disney's okay, that all this is fine, gets caught dumping his stocks within Disney itself. Disney CEO Bob Iger quietly dumps company stock before billionaire showdown. And guys, it's not just a little bit of stock that he dumped. It's not just a tiny, minuscule amount of stock. He's dropped 80% of his stake within the actual Disney company itself. As the stock value keeps going down, he's selling off his stock. He's changing everything. He's getting out, all while he is trying to, at the same time, go to all the investors and say, hey, I'm going to fix the company. I'm going to make it more profitable. I'm standing by the company. These are signs that he's not truly standing by the company and that he does not actually care. Disney CEO Bob Iger has been loudly proclaiming that the iconic media corporation is currently on an upswing and rebounding from years of box office flops and controversies, which raises the question, why is he selling off hundreds of shares of Disney stock? The Walt Disney Company is currently in something of a crisis mode as its board of directors faces an aggressive campaign by billionaire investor Nelson Peltz, who is supported by former Marvel Entertainment chair and longtime Iger rival Ike Perlmutter and former CFO Jay Rossello, who are attempting to seize a control block of seats. Similarly, Blackwell Capital, another investment group, is doing the same. In the midst of all of that, the shareholders and the public at large are wondering if and when Bob Iger has any plans to leave the Walt Disney Company, the organization at which he has spent most of his professional life and is widely associated with, while Iger can only say it is a priority to replace him. The fact that he is rapidly dumping Disney stock, even as he claims to be looking towards the future, might hint that he actually has some plans afoot. And it looks more like he knows that Disney is not in a good way. It looks more like he knows Disney is not going to be fixed anytime soon, and instead he's going to make as much money as he can right now, as as he destroyed this institution, as he destroyed everything there at Walt Disney by his own greed, by his own ideology, by trying to make it into something that it would never was, this massive propaganda wing of a particular party and a particular ideology. As he led this charge and destroyed it, now he's dumping all the stock, getting what he can as this massive Titanic sinks to the bottom of the ocean. Bob Iger is one of the single largest individual shareholders of the Walt Disney Company, along with former CFO Christine M. McCarthy, Disney General Counsel Alan N. Braverman, and the aforementioned Ike promoter. However, records show that over the course of the last 12 months, Iger has sold off some 80% of his stock per 24/7 Wall Street. He has sold 80% of his stock off. He was one of the largest investors in the actual Disney company itself. He had all this stock in there, and that's something that a CEO actually would do. A CEO would have a massive amount of stock. The stock options, everything like that. That's what CEOs get. So to see him going around going like, you know what, I'm going to drop all this stuff over the past 12 months, that's not a sign of goodwill. That's not a sign of good faith. And that's not a sign that, hey, I'm actually positive in this company that I'm running right now. This is a sign of him not caring anymore and knowing that the company's in a bad position, knowing that it's not good, and he's profiting off of it after all of his bad decisions have led it to be in this mess. This is all on his own watch, and now he's profiting off of it as he's trying to get out while he still can. Although these are not officially verified numbers, as of a year ago, it was reported that the Disney CEO owned approximately 1,030,000 shares of Disney stock. Currently, he owns some 204,899. Wait, I read that one. He owns 204,899 Disney stock. That is a pretty massive sell-off, and while Iger is not obligated to explain what he's doing with his own assets, it raises some eyebrows. It raises massive eyebrows. What this shows, like I've been saying throughout this whole thing, like I'm continuing to say, is he does not have confidence in the Disney company as a whole. He does not have confidence that they can actually pull out and make Disney Plus profitable, that they can make billion-dollar movies again, that they can do anything in regards to that they don't have to keep firing people and laying a bunch of people off and constantly cutting these costs over and over as their controversies continue to pile up, whether it's political, whether it's Disney Plus, whether it's box office, whether it's parks, whether it's all sorts of other issues. There's no signs of anything changing. And again, all this comes as a looming battle and a looming board battle with Nelson Peltz and all these other groups are coming to get at least 2 seats on the board. As Bob Iger's over here saying, no, vote for my guys, you have other guys coming in saying, we want those seats. All this is doing is showing the public and the general individuals that are actually having to make these payments and make these votes, you know, stakeholders, to say, hey, or shareholders, not stakeholders, but the shareholders to come in and go like, hey, you know what? You're selling off all your stock. You're doing all this. We're starting to see that even you don't have confidence in the company itself. Maybe we should go with one of these guys. Maybe these guys can actually help make the company more profitable because you sure as hell don't believe you can. But I'm going to leave it there, guys. Let me get you guys' thoughts on all this down in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it out, friends. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video and go live. And I'll see you all on the next one. Bye for now.